Today we're talking about a nutrient that seems to have a lot of controversy around it, and that is protein, specifically in vegan and vegetarian populations. So maybe you or someone in your family has decided to switch to a plant-based diet. Maybe you've been vegetarian for a while, something similar, and you may be concerned about protein requirements, whether they're being met. So let's take a look at this subject. Please stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. This is Cool Health Stuff, and my name is Gary Carlson. I'm a health researcher working full-time in physical therapy. Before we get started on vegan and vegetarian protein, if you'd like to help this information reach more people, please subscribe and like the video. It's free and it only takes a second. And as a new channel, subscribing simply tells YouTube to suggest my videos to more people. Thank you. So if you have given up animal products or are considering going meat-free, you may still have concerns about proper nutrition. And probably the most common question asked to those of us eating a plant-based diet is, where do you get your protein? Protein intake has been somewhat glamorized and overemphasized for decades. On some levels, the truth is that every natural food does contain protein, and you'd pretty much have to consciously design a diet full of empty calories to result in any kind of protein deficiency. The reason for this is that your body does not directly absorb protein molecules. The liver builds protein from the amino acid pool in our blood. Yes, we do need to eat the 9 essential amino acids in our diet, but they don't need to be eaten in the same meal. This is because your body stores amino acids, combining what is needed at any given time to produce the various proteins necessary for metabolic functions. It used to be thought that you needed to combine foods like rice and beans or eat high-quality protein like eggs or meat, meaning foods that contain all 9 amino acids and all at the same time. But these myths have long been disproven, despite remaining in public consciousness. As mentioned, the digestive system does not absorb protein directly. It first needs to break it down into its constituent amino acids. And these are then combined in the liver to produce the thousands of different types of protein needed for tissue repair, immune function, neurotransmitters, and all the other functions that proteins perform. So either you're getting the amino acids you need, or you're not. But as long as you eat sufficient amounts of nutritious foods, you're getting enough protein. And as we discussed in another video, a large percentage of our amino acid needs are actually met simply through the body's ability to recycle its own components. When we eat, the digestive tract combines bile, mucus, sloughed cells, and other components with ingested food to ensure a balance of amino acid for protein synthesis in the liver. It's only when you have an extremely limited diet that protein deficiencies can appear. For example, those living on only 1 or 2 types of starchy root vegetables for long periods. The amino acid pool is the storehouse of amino acids, the building blocks from which proteins are made. During protein synthesis, amino acids are linked together in specific sequences, resulting in the creation of diverse proteins, all with unique functions. So we've established that most people are in no danger of protein deficiency. But are there any dangers in consuming too much protein? This is very controversial, but I believe the answer is yes. Excessive protein can put a strain on the kidneys, as they're responsible for filtering waste products from protein metabolism. Over time, this overload can potentially lead to kidney damage or exacerbate existing kidney issues. High-protein diets can also increase the body's need for water. The breakdown of protein generates nitrogenous waste, which needs to be flushed out through the urine. This can lead to dehydration if sufficient liquid is not consumed. And some research suggests that high-protein diets, particularly those high in animal protein, may be associated with increased calcium excretion in the urine, potentially leading to a negative impact on bone health. And over time, this could increase the risk of osteoporosis and bone fractures. Studies have also linked high-protein diets, particularly those in animal protein, with an increased risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, certain cancers, and diabetes. This association could be attributed to other components often found in animal-based protein, such as saturated fats and cholesterol. But as always, it's advisable to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you're considering a high-protein diet or maybe have an underlying health condition. So the bottom line is, if you're eating enough nutritious food, you're getting enough protein. Thank you for watching, and be well.